everybody, I want to share this video with you guys concerning this product. So this is the cover with the barrier that goes between the seats. Let me pause it and give you a better picture. So here we go. Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to show you. I couldn't get this zipped up. I've tried and tried to get it to go down. I've taken it apart and put it back together again, and it's just such a tight fit. I don't know. I know that all the poles that I put together are put in snugly with each other, but I might try a little bit more to see if I can get it to go. But I really like this thing. Here's a better view of it. Very, very nice. What is actually a nice surprise that I didn't realize it had, these are stiff. So you have a nice, rigid, boxed-in area for your doggies. I know that it's usually between your seats, your back seat should be up in position, but I like to keep mine like this. So, and it does come a little short. It is right here, but that's okay. Not that big of a deal. I'll just put a barrier below it and we'll be good to go. So let me show you some of the detailing of it. You can see all of it. Here it is. I like that it had metal rings right here. Sometimes they don't come with metal rings. This is, it twists freely, so that's nice. I do wish these clips were metal as well, because with a lot of dogs being boisterous and running around, you can have a lot of wear and tear in that pretty quickly. So let me take this down and show you. So you have these solid boards right here, and I'm glad they're 3 solid pieces rather than a piece here and then split there and a piece there, because what end up happening with those kind is it kind of sinks down and the dog kind of falls down into the floorboard area. Not all the way, but you know what I mean. So, and then you have like a little cargo area. This is for your AC venting, so they can get a nice AC. And if you do want to open this up to let them come peek through, you can. Opens all the way. You have some pockets right there. And let me show you how this attaches on. There's another pocket on that side as well. And these are your straps that actually go on the back seat headrest. But yeah, like I said, I have my seats down. So, and then you have this nice little plasticky TPU kind of material, PU material. It's nice. So you know it is waterproof. And here is your screen right here. It's pretty solid. And like I said, that's metal poles. Those are metal poles. So as you can tell, I started unzipping the top part of the barrier, and this is how it goes in. So you have little pockets on the edge right here, and these are little legs actually sit down inside those pockets. What's nice about this frame is that instead of having a bunch of little pieces scattered about, I would say all the poles except for the feet right here and this last little piece of the frame here, they're connected by little cables. So that way they're kept together at all times, less likely to lose the pieces. That's what I always appreciate. I'm going to test the hair quality, how it's, if it is not as resistant to being hair free. So let's see how that does. So surprise, y'all. I have plenty of dog hair to go around. So it seems to lift off there quite easily. It doesn't stick on there. I hate when you get like a dog cover and it attracts hair and holds on to it. But you can see it sliding around pretty easy. It doesn't get caught up in there. It's always a plus. So I'm going to get that dog hair out. But all in all, I like this product. I think it's great for what it is. So I just wish that would zip down completely. That would be my only complaint. I'm sure it's user error. So, but all in all, great product. I do wish it was a little longer to extend to the back end, but then it would be too long for most cars with the seats up. So, all in all, good job.